Okay, we're back. Let's continue with the swamp environment. So I finally figured out how to make it so actually the river pushes the raft, which is awesome. Because I knew I had it working before. So now we have some current strength. That's awesome. This is gonna help us a lot to make some areas a little bit faster and more interesting. Okay, so here I want to start working on the transition area. From a very sunny and beautiful swamp to a more green and scary area. Okay. And this area is going to connect with the indigenous people area, where I will have a lot of different obstacles and very cool stuff. This area is going to be very woody. There's a lot of obstacles in the way. Maybe something like that. Then maybe we can have like a very narrow area made out of kind of like these roots. Bunch of wood just laying around. then I can probably add more roots. Maybe stuff like these. Hey, how's it going? This might be getting a little bit repetitive. Let's see if we can use maybe some of these other roots that I have here. This might work better. I'm gonna just put it in clear skies for now, just to see a little better what's happening. We could make those very big. Maybe flip them around. Okay. Okay, let's see how that works. Whoa, okay. Need to make that camera work a little bit better when going down these obstacles. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Need a little rocks. Need more rocks. Need more moving obstacles. maybe some of these trees. Block the way a little bit. Maybe a rock like this. Okay, then maybe tiny little one here. Okay. And yeah, we need some moving obstacles. I was going to save the eyeposts for later. But they might be fun here. I do have a bunch of stones, bunch of rocks. I should probably be changing that mesh. Let's make it rainy. Maybe crabs could also be cool. Yeah, I'm not sure why the camera is going through the meshes. In some cases. Here I want something like that. Maybe something like this. Maybe I can add not the croc, but the some IPOs. So you need to go around them. In these areas where it's like very open. I'm wondering how do you pronounce it? I don't have audio on this PC. Hippopotamus. Okay, guess I'm gonna call them hippos. Maybe we can have another one around here. Let's see how it looks foggy. Oh shit, I didn't see that one. That's a very tough place because the branch is kind of like taken. I'm gonna push it right in the center so you can decide where to go. Yeah, the current in the river definitely makes things way harder. And the hippos also don't have animation yet, so they look like a rock. Yeah, the river current really makes things way harder. I need to think how to use it. This is gonna be very chaotic in co-op. Oh, okay. Oof, yeah, with river current this is gonna be super tough. Yeah, I need to make it a little bit wider, like these areas, so it's not so stressful. For this area of the map, we're gonna have like very difficult areas for sure, but not... Oh shit, okay. No, I don't need this area to be extremely difficult like this, so I'm gonna make it a little bit easier. Especially in, I think this area was too narrow. Also this area here, absolutely, people are gonna definitely crash in there, so a little bit more room. Here is cool, you can actually get out of the water, use a little bit of soil. I really like that, like paddling outside the water. It's kind of cool. Here also we might just give it a little bit more room. Here also. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's kind of working. Let's push them a little bit lower into the water, so the ripples actually happen on the water. Okay, cool. Nice. We got this area. Wow. Yeah, I'm going fast. Awesome. Nice. I don't know what happened today, but I'm moving way faster. Definitely this will need a lot more thought and stuff, but it's nice to have something to play with first. Let me double check if everything has the correct tag, static mesh, so it actually damages the raft. Now we should get damage by crashing with anything. Yeah, the boat needs to be inflatable. I think it makes way more sense, a lot more sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, for the weather override, I do want to have fog and oh, what is that? A collision issue? Huh, okay. I do want to have rain and fog and stuff like that, but I do want to modify it. I mean, so it's not so dense. Oh crap! I really love the sunny weather, but want to have mini areas where it gets foggy, rainy, stuff like that. Oh, yeah, this river current, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, the hitbox for the boat, I think I need to change it. I need to make it smaller, because since we're missing pieces, it cannot be as big as it was. So let me check. If I go here, oh no, it actually works with the main mesh. Oh, okay, no, I think we good. All right. Just need to check collisions, make sure that everything is as tight as possible to the mesh. Yeah, going low poly was the best decision I ever made for this project, since it relies heavily on collisions. Dealing with high poly meshes will be a nightmare. They will all need like custom collisions and stuff. But since these are low poly, I can just use complex as simple, and I think it's gonna be fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, the river current, I think I might make it a little bit softer in this area. It's a little bit too much. Water river. Let's get all the spline points. Water velocity. Let's divide by 2. Let's see how it feels. Just 300. We do want some current in the water, but not too much. That might be nice. That feels nice. Gonna have areas where it's definitely gonna be very fast. I think I might leave this area sunny, and then I'll make the change in weather when we actually meet the indigenous people. I think that's a good. Oh. Good way to make a good transition in weather, because we're gonna be introducing new mechanics in that area, so I think it's nice. Makes sense. I really love the sharp turning. Oof. That's so nice. So if you go in opposite directions with the paddles, can really do a sharp turn. All right, okay. Okay, So now slowly I'm gonna start introducing the indigenous people props. I'm going to start adding little things like this. And I'm gonna start giving a couple hints before that area. Somewhere here. With these heads. Need to be careful not to make them too big. They can always be dolls or a sculpture or whatever. So start giving them giving the player a little hint. I might make them follow the player with the rotation. That could be nice. Nice. So a little hint in there that we are stepping into dangerous territory here. So might add little hint in there. Let's see what else. What else we have here? Okay, maybe something like this. Dreamcatcher. Hey, Wicked, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're stepping into the indigenous people territory. So I want to add a couple hints before we actually get there. So I'm adding like little heads like this. Then we get this Dreamcatcher that I think I should probably... Oh, it's high enough. Yeah. And then we have like this kind of thing here, which is kind of like the start of this area. Let's add a little bit more bones. Don't worry. Okay, I want to make it very intimidating, and I want some rocks. And here I want some probably a little bit of wood. Let's snap to surface, just to indicate there's some human activity happening or something like that. Okay. I want some big rocks, and I wanna make this area a little bit more rocky. Let's take that snap to surface off. A little bit of more of a canyon kind of thing. Something like this. Okay. It's so nice. I really like these low poly props. So easy to build stuff with. That flat one might not work that well. Let's use something like this one. Okay, cool. I want something interesting here. Something like is that a cave? Yeah, we might need to build stuff underneath. Maybe like a big chunk like this. I see. Awesome. All right, so here we can actually play a lot with torches and a different lighting setup. Yeah, I'm not sure if I wanted that foggy. I can create my own kind of like presets here, but definitely don't want it that foggy. And I think we could probably introduce the first obstacles, the moving obstacles here. Just gonna add a little bit more of a couple rocks to kind of like go around this area. Alright, something here. Maybe we could use those square ones. They're kind of like boring looking, but maybe if we combine them together, they might look interesting. Yeah, something like that. Could probably close this gap. Yep, that looks like a cool shape. That's pretty nice. Yeah, it looks very, very cool. Maybe we can add a couple little trees. Somewhere here. Oh, that's the same tree. We don't want to use it twice in a row like that. Okay, maybe something here. Okay. That's kind of cool. Nice, nice. Moving forward.
Książkę nie jesteś na naszą stronę.
Їм.
Я зробила рис, і я зробила в холодильнику, відкрила рибку, там, з цим, якщо хочеш, береш, якщо ні, робиш канал. Мама ледве живе, то нічого не робиш.
Добре, не переживай, дякую. Я зроблю сос там їсти.
Окей. Собака спить на маму. І на бабиному ліжку.
Добре, дякую. Okay, so maybe more rocks. Something smaller, somewhere here. Awesome. Okay, now we're starting to get a different biome. Now it's gonna look way different from what we had before. I need to be careful with these rocks, don't want to be too repetitive, so maybe this one. Don't want to stretch it that much. Okay, let's clean that shoreline a little bit. Sweet. Awesome. All right, let's go. This rock right here might not work that well. Yeah, cannot be blocking the way. That's an issue I've been having a lot, like blocking the view a lot, which is fine, but we do need some landmarks. So I need to find obstacles that are not so tall. So there you go, so you get a sense of how big the environment is. Okay. Yep, these rocks look very boring right here. We need some more with nicer shapes. It's just a wall. close this in, make it more narrow. That's a little nicer. They start getting a little bit too sharp. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're building something. Do we have probably not. Just gonna create a quick yeah, I like it rainy like this. I need to create a little blueprint with probably cannot scale it like this. Nope. I need some torches. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a couple of them. I'm not supposed to be doing any of these right now. I'm supposed to be focusing 100% on level design. But might as well just make it look cool. Just a couple flames in there. Very hard to see in the distance. These crabs are going to be super fun. Okay. Let's see if I can find some fire for the torches. I think that might work. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna find some torch. Hey, how's it going? I don't really have a streaming time, but usually I do stream at night. I've been very messy with the streaming time. Something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna create a blueprint, or maybe it's something like this. Yeah, this looks a little nicer. Let's use that one. Just gonna add that VFX. It's a little bit big. Just gonna make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna call it BP. BP torch 1. It's probably gonna have multiple. It's a little bit big. I can adjust definitely the size of the VFX, so it's a little bit smaller, but might just work fine because we're gonna be a little bit far away from these anyways. Yep. Okay, I think that's a good sign of there's somebody else in here with us. Okay. Okay, yeah, now it does change a lot from what we had before. Okay, I think we could probably start adding the man-made traps. And let me see where I have them. Okay, right here. Okay, maybe we can start with the spinning one. Maybe this one. Okay. If we rotate this to the other side, the question is, why is the weather override? Oh, okay. Maybe in simulation mode doesn't work like that. Because it should be rainy. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this is way more fun than just the animals moving from one side to the other. Let's see. Do they push me? Kind of. Maybe a little bit lower into the water. Okay, let's see what else. Oops. Oh yeah. yeah, it's gonna get very dangerous, this area right here. I want to introduce these traps I have, like little by little. Don't want to use them all at once. So I'm gonna start adding those. Yes, this is very nice because I'm gonna... Whoop, okay, whoops. Let me see my drawing. So we have swamp, natural. The natural swamp is gonna go over here. Then we have the cannibals. This kind of like indigenous people tribe kind of thing. Then the swamp gets kind of like green and dark here. Kind of like combining this here. Cannibal area. We might be able to go back to the natural swamp here, and then I want like an urban kind of like industrial area, kind of like yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of different biomes. I appreciate it. I'm trying to place these assets as fast as possible, and then we can actually just really, you know, test it and see what works, what doesn't work. But kind of like I want to have okay, want to have enough to play around. Okay, this is gonna be super dangerous because very easy to hit these obstacles. This is a very cool obstacle because it's like this moving door. Yeah, this is gonna be very tough. I hope I don't make it too difficult. Oh yeah, we need a checkpoint for sure. How often are we gonna have checkpoints? That's a good question. For the entire map, maybe we can have one every 20%. So one here at the end, then another one here, because we also gonna have like wood to repair and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Like trying to figure out tune that difficulty, like how to make it fun enough but not too hardcore. Yeah, this for co-op is gonna be super difficult. Like for single player, like you control both paddles, so it's easier. But for co-op, this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, these are very hard. Oof. I think I might need to spread them. A little bit more. Yeah, I want to have enough of the level to make a announcement trailer. So I think if I finish this cannibal area, this I don't want to call them cannibals, but this indigenous tribe area, I think I'm gonna have enough. Oops. Hey Shril, how's it going? Long time no see. Yes. Yes, exactly. So if both players press W, they will go forward. If both players press S key, they will go backwards. If one player presses W and the other one presses S, the thing will spin around faster. So if only one player presses forward, let's say W, it's gonna slowly move. So you need to kind of like both forward, both back, and you can invert them so they turn faster, which is super cool. It's a very cool mechanic that will allow you to get very sharp turns very easily. Like log riders, you're giving me all these references that I don't even know about. That's super awesome. Hippopotamus. Yeah, exactly. Just yeah, right there, just like that. Yeah. A lot of co-op games are coming up with this kind of like mechanic. There's this hamster game that is the same thing. Two hamsters on a wheel, but they're connected, so they need to kind of like figure out how it goes. Yeah, this one looks very nice. Oh, it's already out. Wow. $5. Nice, mostly positive, almost 300 reviews. Very good. Very nice. I'm gonna add to my wish list. Definitely gonna try to get this one. Very cool. The cool thing about my game, which is gonna be a little bit different from these other games is that I want to store the wood. So we're gonna be storing wood, and then we're gonna be able to repair whenever we want. So it's gonna be cool because we're gonna use this strategically. So whenever you're going into like a difficult section, you can use the wood that you stored. Not entirely sure if I'm gonna keep the wooden raft and make it with wood repairs, or just make it like an inflatable raft and have like duct tape and different things to repair your raft with. I think it makes more sense since you damage your raft by touching anything in the level, so it makes more sense than having like a very sturdy wooden raft. I will not buy those type of games. I have no friends to play with them. You can always absolutely find somebody to play them with. I mean, I've been playing Peak. Are we there yet? And I'm just having a lot of fun with these games. It's just that's where the idea came from, of making something co-op, because I'm almost about to finish Are We There Yet with my girlfriend, and I'm like, I need something else to play with her, so that's where the idea of making this game came from. And the question of when to repair, the question that will be arise between gender players is whether we repair now or wait a little longer. It's very interesting between the players. Yeah, I think that will be amazing. I think that will be very cool. Even having a mechanic where you, let's say with the spacebar, you request a repair, and then the other player needs to press spacebar to repair the boat. So you both players need to request the repair. It's not like Are We There Yet, where you can just repair the thing without your buddy telling you. It might be interesting. So both players need to kind of like request the repair thing. I think that might be cool. Or maybe just press the button and repair. And then maybe that will be more chaotic. The other player will be like, dude, don't waste the wood right now. So yeah, those are things to think about. I think those are a little bit tough. Might make them a little bit different. I'm just gonna add a static mesh, a tag to all my static meshes, so they actually damage the raft. Need to do that every once in a while after adding new meshes. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that might happen. That might happen for sure. In this game, you might be able to get stuck, so that will be definitely necessary. Have a reset. Yeah, in Are We There Yet, you can just basically destroy the vehicle, or kill the characters, and you will go back to the last checkpoint. I'm not liking this. This obstacle. I think they need to be smaller. Yeah, I think they need to be smaller, because if not, it's gonna be very tough. To go through them. Oof. Oof, it's yeah, it's almost impossible. Are the collisions good? Yeah, I think. Yep. Yeah, there's also like river currents, so that's an issue. I mean, that makes things way harder. I see why I'm crashing. Yeah, it's yeah, it's very tough to go. Oof, yeah, cause the river current. Oof, well. It's possible, but very hard. That's very cool. Yeah, initially I thought of actually making it like a Are We There Yet, where you can actually get out of the raft, wander around, and like have puzzles outside of the water, and even like imagine like one of your friends falling into the water, and then you need to grapple hook him back into the raft and stuff. I was thinking about so many ideas on like getting cold in the water, getting hunger, getting all these super complicated mechanics, and then I was like, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple, cause things could get very very complicated very fast. So might as well just try to keep it simple. So I decided to just keep the players on the raft at all times. Because yeah, I'm afraid that things might get too complicated. Oh, give me a second. Yay! My girlfriend is helping me with the capsule art, so she's making a little illustration for me. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, I think I wanna keep it very simple. The game is about paddling together with your friend, avoiding obstacles, and repairing your raft. Let me see if I can show you something like that. We're gonna have both of them sitting there. Something like this. That's what we got so for now. Here's with the two of them. Appreciate it. Yeah, she's a 2D animator, so she does some very cute illustrations, kind of like Adventure Time style kind of thing. And I was like, that looks great. I want that. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's oh, it's pretty cool. I also want to add little customization to the character. I want to have like different hats and stuff. Maybe we can have different boats. I want to change this spear for another one. Do I have more spears? Oh yeah, perfect. Maybe something like this. Oh, okay. And I need to be careful with the collisions as well, because you can get stuck in these spears. Something like that. Just to keep it more consistent with the style. I appreciate it. Have a great one. Thank you for hanging out. So definitely I need to look into paddle and see what kind of obstacles they have going on, because there's a lot to learn from them. Mine are going to be way more. Oh, that would be very cool. That will be very, very cool. Yeah, there's so many possibilities, like, wow. Yeah, I was initially thinking of making something super complex, like, are we there yet, with like different roles and stuff, like that could be amazing, but definitely not. Gets a little bit out of scope. Okay, let's see what happens. This game also, I think, oh crap, okay, this game also could have a racing mode. I think that might be very fun. Oh shit. Oh no. Yeah, this is, oh shit. Oh, I cannot see where they're coming from. Oh, that's deadly. I cannot make them disappear like that. Yeah, this area is definitely impossible. It needs to be more like separated. Needs to be way more separated, and it needs to be flipped. So some of them go up and some of them go down. Oh yeah, definitely want to have a labyrinth. That will be very cool, having a labyrinth made out of like roots, stuff like that, where there's like dead ends and stuff. That could be interesting. Okay. Oh, damn it! The current, the wood current, the river current, it doesn't let me align the boat. Oh my god! Oh. Yeah, I might take it off for this area. Oh sh. Oof. Okay. Oh, I see. They need to be way lower. They need to be... something like this. Yeah. So when I simulate, they kind of open like a gate. Maybe a little bit lower into the water. Yeah. I definitely want... the map now is very kind of flat, but I do want to have areas where the river goes down, goes downstream, and it's gonna be more like a rapid section. And then I want to have like this construction area where there's gonna be like tubes and stuff, like cranes pulling like cylinders, and you need to go inside the cylinder and connect. Hey, doing great. Thank you for asking. Working on my paddle game, and I want to have a sewer system as well, where there's gonna be like small waterfalls. So you know, you go there and then like poof, the terrain drops and stuff. So yeah, I wanna make a very cool level that changes a lot. Maybe something like this. Let's try it. And there's the radioactive area as well. And the end of the level is gonna be super fun because you're gonna go inside a creature, like a sewer pipe. Yeah, sewer pipes. And the end of the game, then the end of the level will be a creature. So you will go inside a creature, and it's gonna be a super cool environment. Oh no. Okay, it's not impossible, just requires a lot of coordination. Yeah, definitely need to randomize this a lot more. Oh, crap. Some of them go down in different orders, huh? That's cool. Yeah, this is this is gonna be tough for sure. I need some kind of pattern, because if not, it just becomes too crazy, and the players won't be able to kind of like understand where the thing is coming from. But yeah, I really like this new area. Actually, I have a very cool prop that I could use here. Something like this. Tak, to jak sprawy? Tato, ja ne rozumію, чому ви то купили. Я Соня послав корeo, але вони нічого не скажуть.
Я думав, що Нестор нам мені купить на другий тиждень. 200 сієта, він бачить 400. Завтра я піду здавати, що робити. Питаю.
Добре. Та... і поміняти етикети не можна?
Подивимося, будемо дивитися. Спочатку йду говорити про... А потім побачимо, що буде.
Добре. Добраніч, тато. Mini Chernobyl. The industrial area will have the radioactive animals and water. Yes, I do want to have radioactive animals. That will be very, very cool. That will be absolutely very cool. Definitely gonna have your third three-eye fish, just like the Simpsons. That'll be very, very cool. Oh, it's time for me to go get dinner. I'm getting a little bit tired. I should have had food before the stream. I totally forgot. Oh, crap. That will be very cool. That will be very cool, having like indigenous people like shooting arrows from one side to the other. I kind of need to think about how to make it so it feels the arrows go slow and not just like, because you know, might be just a projectile that goes slow. Thinking wow, there's so many props in here. That's so cool. I knew this area was going to be like super cool. Oh, that'll be very nice. I haven't thought of it. That's a very good idea. What I was going to do... I have this character that definitely don't want to use. This is kind of like the old style that I was going for. These were the old style characters. Oh, I love this character so much. Oh my god, it just came out so nicely. Oh crap. Yeah. So nice, like how round it is, and the texture and I mean the face texture and the lighting, how it interacts with it. It's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, this character. Now I made the player character. Oh, what the hell is going on? Jesus. Okay. Now I made it a little bit more low poly, so it matches a little bit better the environment. And I need to redo the texture so it actually matches properly. But I need to get this guy into this style. It makes more sense to make it low poly. Just gonna leave it there as a reminder that I need to work on that character. I appreciate it. Yeah, those are very good ideas actually. I like the fisherman throwing rods on the oh. Okay, we just found something here. Oh yeah, yeah. I have a basic. I have the basics down. Let me show you. If I can find it. I need to. Oh, oh, is it this one? Yes. So now, when you damage the raft, that's supposed to be a hit. When you damage, there you go. When you damage the raft, then you automatically repair that thing that you have in there. But I'm not sure if I should do it like this or do an inflatable raft and actually have duct tape and stuff like that. It makes a little bit more sense, I guess. Because I mean, there's wood everywhere and everything damages the raft. I think it might be nicer. Yeah, but yeah, I think we got a lot of progress. I think I'm gonna go get some food and chill for the rest of the day. Yes, you're gonna pick it up, you're gonna store it in your inventory, and then I'm gonna have a small UI with the count of how much wood you have, and then you will be able to use it whenever you want. It's not gonna be automatic. It's not gonna repair the raft automatically, but you will be able to choose when you want it. I think that makes it very, very, very cool, instead of just make it automatic. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the game is coming together. Nice. Yeah, actually, I might work on that after I have some food. That will be nice to actually have ready for the trailer. I mean, I'm just trying to make like a super short announcement trailer, maybe 30 seconds, something like that. But that definitely needs to be there. You did the pawn character from zero? Yes, I made the raft model and I made the character model. I made this guy, which is just a couple of spheres, the floating vest and the hat. These are models I downloaded from the internet. But the rest and the face texture, yes, I did. Yeah, the same with this one. I did everything but the hat and the life vest, the floating vest. And the raft I did myself, yes. The raft is original. So I'm trying to make the characters as original as possible. I'm trying to make the raft also original, and the accessory, different things that you can modify, like the face texture and different things like that. I want to, and also the animals, I want to make them myself. So just to add a little bit of original meshes to the game. And I also want to have areas where you need to actually get out of the you need to get out of the water. So that will be very fun. Going through the soil and stuff. I want to add ramps that you can like give you a speed boost and shoot you up. That will be very cool. Oh yeah, ChatGPT helped me a lot with the blueprints, for sure. That's how I was able to actually put this together. It's not so straightforward. Sometimes it gives you conflicting information, but if you, like, after a back and forward of testing and like improving the logic, it actually worked pretty nicely. Very, very happy. Oh, all right. Oh my god, I'm getting sleepy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Good night. I will see you on the next one. Thank you for hanging out, Nico. All right, bye.